Hi Pisces, and welcome to your January 2020 general reading. So I thought I would do some sort of Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year reading for you. I'm not sure about how regular my uploads are going to be, but I just wanted to do these. We'll just have to take it from there. You got the best card for the new year. You get the New Life card. Oh, very, very blurred, the camera. So New Life is about, it's almost like an Easter card, but you're having this Easter card in January. There's this sense of what a fantastic way to enter into a new decade. I think you're the only person who got this card. So bursting forward, bursting into this new decade. Very, very, very positive card. Beautiful. Not sure what this new life is going to be yet. So what we'll do is we'll do a throw of the cards and see what comes up. So far the readings have been half and half. Some people are getting the most complex readings, like oh my, and some people's are as straightforward as can be. So let's try and find out what yours will be, Pisces. Oh, one more cup. Queen of Swords behind you. The Two of Wands, okay? Fork in the road. Oh my gosh, the camera really, really looks blurred. So the Queen of Swords with the Two of Wands, I'll hold them up for you. So the Queen of Swords is obviously, can be an air sign person, but this might be you taking a big, big step back from your life. She's got the Eye of Truth. She's got the sword. So the Queen of Swords gift can be about having this very big, very objective viewpoint around the future. Can be an air sign person. And the Two of Wands next to it is about what the future with this person. But you know what? I was fine with that Two of Wands. He's already got the ace in his hands, which means I always think the Two of Wands is a sense of already knowing what you want, but you've hit that point where a decision needs to be made regarding direction. So it's either going to be a person, air sign person, or you're taking that step back, Pisces, being the observer. Some of you might be getting a reading, consulting the oracle to get that vision, okay? So what you want is your own card, the Hanging Man. The gift is Page of Cups. Challenge is a Tower, yeah. So maybe having to break down some existing structure in order to get the new life, because the egg has to break out of a shell, Pisces. There's no other way. And what I don't want you to do, because the Hanging Man is obviously your card, but we can't use it to avoid action. And sometimes the action of the Tower is about dismantling, especially the card before, so dismantling the Devil card. So the Devil card can represent our obligations, places where we're entangled in order to get this new life. The Emperor is in your relationships, which is Aries, which is I am and I will, very much of it taking direction. Remember, Pisces, one of your fish goes in this direction and the other one goes in the opposite direction. So very much universal will or my will. And the trick is both, because you can have both. You can be a Pisces and still state your chosen course of direction and destiny. Let me find out what's going on. Money and work, Six of Swords. High Priestess at a soul level. So, yeah. Wow, Pisces. And you get the World card as the outcome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now someone else got a very, very stunningly powerful reading. I think it was probably Aquarius, by the way. And it was just like, wow, what's going on here? I'm an Aquarius with Pisces moon, so both of these readings are relevant for me. Pisces, I don't know where to start with this reading. I feel it's starting with the last card, and there's a reason why, so bear with me. The World card is the ending of a complete cycle, okay? It's the Trump card. It's someone, I mean, if you look at her posture, she's worked for 20 years to get to the Olympic Games, and she's just won the gold medal. It's a Trump card. And boy, do we use that word, because it takes an awful lot of bravery to claim your destiny. And that's why most of us don't, including me. But the World card is a completion. So we get the new life, we get the full, we get the new beginning, we get the aces, which is the gift here. The challenge is breaking down the old. Okay, so Tower, I love the Tower card. There's only a few Tarot cards that actually bring change into our lives, and the Tower card is one of them. Okay, that's it. I don't read it the way that other people read it. As a challenge, it means a challenge to you completing this cycle and getting your new life is breaking down the old one. And that is why people do not like the Tower card, because a lot of us don't want to go through the process of dismantling a card like the Devil, or dismantling something which no longer has meaning for us, which makes our souls feel suffocated. Now what you want is the Hanging Man. I have to say, Pisces, I don't particularly love that. And I'm not here to be moralistic. I promise you I'm not. But I'm wondering if what you actually need is more of this energy. So this side of Pisces, which is the side of Aries, which is that side of being a pioneer, of setting it's I am and I will, making a very, very solid, straightforward decision about your destiny, and almost being unshakable in that sense of destiny, because that's what the Empress true power is. It's about following your true desires. And because you want the Hanged Man, there's a feeling, maybe Pisces, that there's a little bit of a part of you not fully wanting to deal with what's got to be dealt with. None of us do. The gift is the Page of Cups. Can you clarify the Page of Cups, please? It's about love. Look. Basically. For some of you, the Tower is about, it's not about dismantling a thing, but your own fear. Because the Tower can be, Capricorn got this, that's who got this reading. The Tower can be a real stroke of destiny. I love at first sight. This very, very, something, it just happens to you that you've got no control over. And for some people, in that case, this might be a new love that's a complete shock to you. But what you want is the Hanged Man, which really, how I'm going to read this, there's two ways to read this, Pisces. There's a little bit of part of me that's apprehensive about it. In the positive sense, what in the Hanged Man is not controlling the outcome of this situation. Thy will be done. What Pisces is always here to learn, okay? But remember, you've got the duality energy. I need to know more about that Hanged Man. Tell me more about the Hanged Man, about what Pisces wants. One card. One card, please. Let me just split them in three, and I'll pick the top card, which flew out the deck. Got the Three of Swords, yeah. Listen, some of you might be, gosh, you know what? You're my second reading, and both have been so complex. Both of you might be in a really unenviable position of having to leave something behind in order to go forward to this new life, okay? Some of you might be in a position that you've madly fallen in love, but the person's not fully available yet. I did say yet because the World card is completion. And that's why I went wow, and that's why I went straight to it and thought there's something very, very big happening here for you. And the Emperor in your relationships, I think this is asking you to take control. Can you clarify? I'm going to pick another deck. Tell me more about the Emperor in Pisces relationships. One card. I keep getting the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups flashing, which means what I thought it meant to begin with, that some of you are having to in order to get this new life, there's another one that's having to be dismantled. Please don't shout at me, Pisces. I really just don't. I really have got enough going on. Tell me more about relationships for Pisces, please. Yeah, there's something new happening here. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups coming up. But because these are happening, it's almost like, in that new life card, something's going to have to go in order to get this new life. And you know what, Pisces, I wonder if that's always the case. Because if you think of the great celebrations that we have in our lives, even things like marriage, we need to let go of our single ways in order to cross that threshold. And I think what I don't want to happen, Pisces, is wanting the Hanged Man is that sort of thy will be done, but there's a message of you having to take control here of the situation. Because some of the ways, and I can see this as a Pisces moon, that I check out is I try and avoid dealing with the situation. And then the Tower can really, really take a more difficult aspect of it. Let me carry on. Six of Swords in money and work. So you're in some sort of transition. What's the Six of Swords about? One card. It's like some of you are moving to a brand new chapter of your life here. It's all going good. You're going to the Four of Wands. So you're going to this new chapter. There's no way through but through, Pisces. And some of the reasons that sometimes we can get the more difficult aspects of being a Pisces is because we're empathic, we don't want to cause harm to people, okay? So that is a beautiful asset. But a very wise teacher once says to me, we shouldn't be in a relationship if we don't know how to end a relationship. And some of yous, to go forward to this beautiful new energy, something's having to be dismantled here. And it could be an old relationship. It could be an old way of being. So you're being asked to step up and actually claim that sense of what you truly desire and state your Aries side of Pisces. Because the Six of Swords with the Four of Wands is going towards a new life. And it's a new life that I think that you might want by the looks of it. High Priestess at a soul level is very much like the Hanged Man. So the worst that can happen here, Pisces, is because sometimes, because we as with Pisces energy have this access to this vast state of awareness, I can sit there for a whole week without doing anything. So very, you definitely have been called to take some action here though. Because the High Priestess is about soul, connecting with your depths. Look, you got it again. You got the Ace of Cups again here. So this is an awful lot of love, but the Death card is showing up, which means there's an ending and a new beginning happening at the same time. And for that new life card, she had to break out of that egg because the egg was too small for her. It's like when a baby's born, it can't stay in the womb, it has to break out. The World card is a completion card. It's something's completing here and something new is beginning. I need to try and get an advice card for you. What's an advice card for Pisces, please? You know what, Pisces, this is interesting. This is one of these absolutely stunning readings. At the same time, I understand the depth of what needs to be done here. I think this might only be for one or two people. Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the heart, the desires. Our hearts, when we all do make silly mistakes, by the way, every single one of us, but the Nine of Cups as your advice is about being true to your own heart. The heart is one of the most intelligent organs in the body. It's got a wisdom that goes beyond our logical mind. You're being asked to step up and claim what you truly desire here. Tell me more about the challenge. Yeah, look, you got it again. So this has been, these are one of these loves. The Tower and the Ace of Cups. So I do a lot of readings for people who get the Tower and the Ace of Cups. And it's like something's happened, generally a love that's turned their life upside down. Completely upside down, okay? It can be love with another person. It can be your own self-love. Both are the same, essentially. And one generally follows the other. But it's like something has happened or it's going to happen. The challenge from the Hanging Man, the Three of Swords, is going to be two different ways. Either there needs to be a cut before you can move forward on your side, or even on the other person's side. It might be the other person, or following your heart's desire, because that heart's desire might just be to not be where you were before. But following it means you need to claim this Aries energy, because Aries is all, we've all got Aries somewhere. Aries is about courage. When anything in our life is stuck, as an astrologer, I always look to where Aries is and Mars, obviously, to begin the process of getting things moving in our lives, okay? Everyone's different. Tell me what comes after the World card, apart from, I'm sorry, I really don't, because as you know, I'm Pisces, Moon and Venus, so it looks like I am in for a little bit of a shock in the month of January. Aquarius got a very similar reading to this, so tell me what comes. Yeah, the World card is with the Death card, and what connects them both. And yeah, yes, yes, yes. Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is another completion card. The Heart. But because of Death card, it comes... Some of you are going to have to let go of one life to get another one. I'm not sure what to say here, Pisces. Okay, I am doing personal readings. The link is below. All I know is there's something outstanding going on here. I don't do readings like this every day. When the Tower and the Ace of Cups is a challenge, it's mega, okay? And it's going to play out for different people in different ways. Follow your heart. And you know what, Pisces? See, as I say it, don't go too far into the Hangman. I'm looking at all the ways that I've done it and that I'm doing it, and trying to avoid what I need to do. And I'm sort of laughing. I know it's not funny. It's because of your gifts, Pisces, that your challenges exist. Pisces don't like causing pain because they've experienced it all before. Yeah. Okay, Pisces, I'll speak to you later. Bye.